7-7, Brush and Erie as we head to the top of the 8th inning. And, I don't know if we haven't identified this hitter coming up. It was in Mike Chambers' spot, but the 8th spot in this lineup has struck out 3 times. And Maltos throws a ball. Wow, where was that? It was right down the middle, must have been just a little bit low. 1 ball and no strikes, and the offering, and that's what happens. You miss with the first pitch, and you miss with the second when you thought the first pitch was a strike. It's 2-0. And the 2-0, oh boy, bounced it up there, 3-0. Maltos, 9 strikeouts and 8 walks. I mean, I don't know, this guy's got to be bionic. Maltos has thrown 140 pitches in this game, 3-0, upstairs. There's a walk. We'll see. We're trying to get a name on that leadoff hitter. Maybe the name won't matter if the Beat Diggers can execute a double play here with Alex Ortega coming up. Maltos has thrown 141 pitches. That's 3 days after tossing 139. The offering, fastball a strike. 0-1. Ortega has grounded to the mound twice. That might not be too bad now. Short lead at first. And the offering squaring to bunt, and it's bunted up the third base side, fielded by Maltos. He'll throw to second for the force. An excellent play by Maltos. That'll go 1-6. On that fielder's choice, 1 down for Justin Coots. Boy, what a huge play by Maltos. He just flied off that mound. And he fired to second all in one motion, and Lynch was there for the force out. Coots in the game has struck out twice, looking, and singled twice, so he's 2 for 4. Maltos with a pitch. Fastball outside. What a snag by Grauberger. That ball was headed for the screen, but Grauberger was able to catch that in flight. Well, you have to figure that after today, Maltos is not going to throw for a long time. The offering, swing and a miss on a changeup. It's 1-1. What a pitch. That's because the Beat Diggers play Thursday in Eaton. More than likely, Sam Guzman gets the start. And then their next game, I believe, will be a week from Saturday, May 3rd, in the district tournament. So Maltos could go as much as, 12 days in between starts. And that ball bounces up there off of Grauberger on the wild pitch up the first base side. And into second is Alex Ortega. Maltos definitely rushed that pitch towards the plate. Now he's got to throw his best pitches. Remember that Coots has singled his last 2 times. 2-1 offering. Fastball is popped foul to the screen. 2-2. Now you look back at the errors the Beat Diggers have committed. If they don't make those errors, this game is over. And they've had a couple of other misplays as well. 2-2 pitch. Changeup is grounded to second. Whalert has it go right through his glove into right center field. Scoring on the play is going to be Ortega to second. The slide and out is going to be Justin Coots on the throw over there from Bass, and there's 2 down. But the 4th error of the game by the Beat Diggers gives Erie an 8-7 lead on a routine grounder to second. And here is David Bodie. No RBI. Coots, after being thrown out at second, is now 2 for 5. Bodie has homered, walked twice, and struck out. And the pitch. Fastball is upstairs. One 1-0 to Bodie. The Beat Digger crowd a little bit subdued by what just happened, even though they recorded an out. And that fastball a strike on the outer half. It's 1-1. But again, it was a walk that began this inning. Erie still does not have a hit in this inning. In fact, they only have 1 hit in the last 3 2/3 innings. The offering, fastball a strike on the inner half. It's 1-2 at 502 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs. B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source Retail Program. And the 1-2 to David Bodie. Swung on and popped up extremely high in the infield on the left side. The third baseman, Kyle Lynch, calls for it to his left. Still to his left, makes the running catch. He was much closer to the shortstop's position than his own position at third, but nonetheless, he puts it away. The inning is over. 1 run on no hits, a huge Beat Digger error. And one man left. Nobody left, excuse me. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Erie 8, Brush 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. One last chance for the Beat Diggers. They trail by only one as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning, and that dreaded error. Not just one, but 4 in this game, and another one that could have been scored an error, which was scored a base hit, and those errors, along with a few hits, have contributed to Erie's success. Derek Lynch steps in for Brush to lead off the bottom of the 8th against Shane Wade. Changeup is outside. Wade, since coming into the game, has allowed 1 run and 3 hits, and he's retired 11 of the last 12 and 7 in a row. The pitch, fastball upstairs, 2-0. Derek Lynch has struck out, singled and scored. Check that, he walked and scored, and then struck out in the 5th. Lynch is 0 for 2. Hitting from the left side, the Beat Digger sophomore. This will be a sophomore and 2 freshmen hitting in this inning. 2-0, and that fastball is high. 3 balls and no strikes. In fact, Wade has not walked anybody. Luke Fisher, the starting pitcher, walked 1 and hit a batter. 3-0. Right down the middle at the knees for a strike. Ball 3, strike 1 to Derek Lynch. Erie leads 8-7 in the bottom of the 8th inning. This game has gone back and forth. The Beat Diggers had a couple of leads in the middle innings. 3-1. Swung on and fouled off to the left. It's 3-2. Erie led 1-0 after half an inning. It was tied at 1 after 1. Erie up 2-1 after 2. 4-1 after 2.5. Beat Diggers grabbed a 6-4 lead after 3. 7-5 after 4. It was tied at 7 after 4.5. And Erie scored a run in the 8th. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. And Derek Lynch strikes out for the 3rd time today. 1 down in the 8th. 3rd consecutive strikeout for Shane Wade. And he has struck out 7 in the game. And he only came into the contest in the 4th inning. He's now retired 8 in a row and 12 of the last 13. In fact, the man at the plate, C.J. Kukas, who is 3 for 3 with a double, a grand slam, and a single in the 5th inning, is the only Beat Digger to really connect successfully in the last 4 innings against this guy. The offering, and that fastball is low. Carlson framed it, but Kukas has got a little bit more size than some of the other Digger hitters, so that pitch is a ball. And the 1-0 offering, swung on and grounded to second. Should be a routine play for Bodie. He flips to first, a little bit wide of a throw, but the foot was on the bag, and 2 down. Barkell kept the foot on the bag. And Colby Waylert is Brush's last chance in the bottom of the 8th inning. 9 in a row retired by Shane Wade. Waylert in the game is grounded to short, singled, and grounded to second. In a game where the Beat Diggers have scored 7 runs, hitting has been the problem in the late innings. Fastball a strike on the outer half. Knee high, it's 0-1. And again, this is the story of the Beat Digger season. You can play with the big boys, but can you beat the big boys? And they have not been able to. The offering, curveball bounces in. They had their shot tied at 7 in the bottom of the 7th inning, but the heart of the order did nothing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. And the pitch, low with a fastball, 2-1. Beat Diggers have out-hit Erie, but they've committed more errors, and that's a killer. 2-1. Low, in fact, to the screen. 3-1. Well, if they can get Waylert on base, you've got Weitzel coming up. 3 balls and 1 strike. And 8 walks issued in this game by Arturo Maltos, only 1 by Erie pitchers. The offering. Swung on and grounded to second. Bodie backs up, fields, fires. The inning is over, and so is the game. A 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th inning. The Erie fans, players, and coaches rejoice as the Tigers rally to beat the Brush Beat Diggers in 8 innings today in Brush, 8-7. It's a 2-minute break, and we'll wrap it up after this on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.